everyone, this is Priyasha from CrackZat, and here we come with the video which was asked by many, really many of the folks, especially the ones who are filling the XIMB form. And don't think that this is not helpful for you, because if you're clearing the GDPI rounds, you would be asked to write a statement of purpose, that is SOP, during your GDPI rounds only. Before you are asked to go inside and have the personal interview, you will have to write your SOP, so that your SOP is your identification, and they'll read your SOP and they'll question you. So, what to do in the case of writing an SOP, or how to write it more effectively, is a question with most of you, I understand. So, we will be taking up this topic for sure without delay, so that you can write it perfectly. And at the same time, I'll be giving you a small gist of what I wrote. Okay, my SOP was really very small, and I must say that when I wrote the SOP and then I saw my other friends' SOP, I was like, oh my God, will they even select me? Because they all were writing pages, big, big paragraph. Mine is only a single one. So I'll show you that as well. So let us get first, started off with how to present things in SOP. Remember, it's statement of purpose. So यहाँ पर आपको कुछ connect बैठाना है. Connect in the sense क्या होता है? The connect here is that why are you interested in joining this course? That should be one question which should be answered in all the SOPs, that why are you interested? Okay, this is very, very, very important to be noted down here. Why are you interested is very important. How are you going to contribute is again very, very important. Okay, how you will contribute to the institution, this is also very, very important. Okay, मेरी spelling को क्या हो गया? Okay, so the next thing which you're gonna do here in the SOP, see, I'm telling you the pointers so that whenever you frame a SOP of your own in your own language, just try to ask these questions and see if somewhere it is getting answered in your SOP or not. That's why I'm writing down these questions. Okay. Now, why are you interested in this particular course and in this particular organization? Both should be answered. And how will you contribute to this university? This is also what you will be answering these people back. Okay, these two are the major questions which have been asked and looked forward in any SOP. So make sure you fulfill that properly. Okay, you write that properly without fail. Similarly, what are you currently doing? So, what are you currently doing is important to be mentioned. So, just mention that if you're working, tell them about your work experience. If you're a fresher, tell them about what were you learning. Okay. So that is what you have to tell them in your SOP. What are you currently doing? I was working, so I wrote about my work experience and how I dealt with my client in 2 lines, and that is what they would look forward. Now, the most important thing which I was saying is the connect. And how will you make the connect? For making the connect, you will have to show them that it's not just that you are interested in human resource or you're just interested in BM, but just try to show them that you have been associated with activities which foster your management skills. How will you do that? This has a double deck thing. Like for the freshers who are just completed their college, for you people, you will have to focus more on your fests arrangement, some kind of competitions which you arranged in the college, okay, in some kind of voluntary work which you did in the college, all these kind of things. And to be very honest, अगर ये सब कुछ किया नहीं है, then you can make up things and tell that okay, लाइक किसी भी कॉलेज में जिसने फेस्ट ऑर्गेनाइज किया था ना, उसके साथ एक बढ़िया सा 1 घंटे का कॉल कर लो और उसके साथ सारी डिटेल्स पूछो कि कैसे कैसे उसने ऑर्गेनाइज किया था, कैसे उसने बंदे लाए थे, हाउ डिड ही मैनेज टू गेट द थिंग्स डन इन टाइम, हाउ डिड ही मैनेज द सेलिब्रिटी, हाउ ही वाज प्लेस्ड, हाउ द सेलिब्रिटी वाज लाइक. सपोज हमारे कॉलेज में ही, आई रिमेम्बर द लास्ट ईयर वी हैड जुबिन नौटियाल. So I was not very actively into it, okay, to be very honest. But then I was very curious to know वो कहाँ ठहरा है, कैसे ठहरा है, कौन उसके पास जा रहा है, कौन देख रहा है. So these type of questions आप पूछ सकते हो उनको, ठीक है, and that would really help you to add it on to your knowledge, not in your SOP, just to your knowledge that yes, you have done these things in the college for the freshers. For the work ex guys, you don't have to worry because you just have to, elaborate a little more on what kind of job you do. JD means job description, and something about your present client also. Or if you find something fascinating about some old clients, you can mention that as well. This is how you will connect and show how were you actually showing managerial skills being there in a technical field also. I'll show you in my SOP how I made a connect over there. Okay. Now, the last thing which you need to put into this is again a very important point, and that is your future. Okay, like what you plan to do is very, very important to be placed in your SOP. That means you plan does not only mean that you will be, helping the society and becoming rich and becoming CEO. No, that's not the plan I'm talking about here. I'm talking about how are you planning to improve yourself using this course. Repeat. How are you planning to improve yourself with this course? So again, this is a kind of connect only with your plan. So how are you actually planning out to achieve your goals? Okay, with this. And yeah, one more section which I lost, forgot to mention are the ones who have taken a drop. For you people, please emphasize more on your hobbies. Okay, hobbies in the sense like you can say that reading is your hobby, or let's say NGO work is your hobby, and these kind of things would help you to connect a managerial instinct with your current day work. Okay, so just like that. And yes, if you are into family business, then it will be really good. Like it can also be a good experience for the ones who have taken a drop. So you can go ahead and do that. These five things should not be left at all. Okay, now I'll show you an example, and showing you my example, I'll tell you what are the things which you need to keep here. Mine is really short, like very, very small SOP. Okay, but I believe I got selected, so they liked it. Okay, so I was just telling that currently I'm working in so place and so job, and this was a kind of a small description about what I was working in, what was my job role, that I am not only required to assure the quality but also whatever demands come in the way, and I directly interact with the client, and this is how my work is, like, there. Okay, so this was just a description. This is just JD. Okay, this is job description. Now, how I made a connect, please check. This is how I made a connect here. This converts my job into a consulting category because, of course, I deal my client directly face to face. So every day we have a touch-up call, and therefore I'm actually working as a consultant where I'm taking up all the expectations of my client and distributing it among my team members that अच्छा आप ये कर लो क्योंकि client को ये चाहिए. So this is how I made a connect between my technical role and the management role. Okay, and then a little bit of self boast also is very, very important. People lack in this category. थोड़ी अपनी तारीफ कम करते हैं, but self appreciation is very, very important, especially when it comes to SOPs. Okay, so you should appreciate yourself. So therefore, I thought of taking up this course so that I can upskill myself in this domain and learn more about it and perform better. So this is how again I answered the question that why am I interested in this college and why am I interested in this course? Specifically the course, because I want to upskill what I am currently doing. I am already into a kind of consulting job and consulting role. I want to upskill myself. So one question is already answered here, correct? Now the second part of the question is why this organization? So you can look as I've written over here. It is a dream come true to be associated with the most premium B school. तो उनकी भी तारीफ बनती है यार, बनती है ना? So you should do a little bit of तारीफ of your organization as well. So अगर जो लोग XIMB के लिए instantly लिख रहे हैं, तो वो लोग थोड़ी XIMB की भी तारीफ कर सकते हैं. I know professionally everyone knows the brand value XLRI adds to someone, therefore it's regardless to mention the expectations of choosing this course. Because see, this is what they will expect you. And मैंने बहुत यू नो बहुत शातिर दिमाग लगाकर यहाँ से क्या कर लिया है, लाइक मैंने एक्सपेक्टेशंस अब क्या ही लिखूं, तो मैंने ये कह दिया है कि इतना बड़ा तो ब्रांड वैल्यू है कि इट्स रिगार्डलेस टू मेंशन अबाउट द एक्सपेक्टेशंस ऑफ चूजिंग दिस कोर्स. And then I made another emotional connect over here. Now I was able to do it because I'm a resident of Jamshedpur, and this is absolutely true because this was a point which was questioned in my PI round as well, that really you wrote that you have an emotional reason, what is that? And because it was true कि मुझे बचपन से, like this was my mom's dream actually, to be very honest, that she wanted to get into XLRI, okay, but she did not have any formal training as of that she could get, and then she got married off, and then women after marriage and having a family, it's very very difficult to you know fulfill their dreams. And so I have seen XLRI as a dream from her eyes, and therefore it's a really a emotional connect, and that's true by all its ways. So therefore, there was complete truthfulness when I spoke this, and this was communicated well, and they agreed that yes, she's right. So of course, when it comes to this, yes, I had an emotional connect to that, and everyone knows this, that a resident of Jamshedpur especially knows that two things makes Jamshedpur special. One is XLRI, and the other is Tata Steel. So I want to be associated with both of them, and that's what I aspire for. So therefore, whatever I wrote here was completely true, and I was able to justify it correctly. तो कुछ ऐसा मत लिखना which will be over exaggerating and you won't be able to justify your statement. I wrote this over exaggerating statement because I have the entire stuff ready. मैं इस पर 2 घंटे बात कर सकती हूँ कि why is XLRI so special to me. लोग अभी भी पूछते हैं कि आपके इस परसेंटाइल में, कैट के इस परसेंटाइल में तो आपको दूसरे कॉलेजेस भी मिल जाते हैं, आईएम्स भी मिल जाते हैं, बट आई वाज लाइक नो, मुझे चाहिए ही नहीं. आई वांटेड वन कॉलेज, आई गॉट दैट वन कॉलेज, एंड दैट्स ऑल आई नीड. So yes, that's why I said I can talk for hours on this topic, and therefore इस तरह के एग्जैजरेटिंग सेंटेंस लिखने के बाद आई वाज फुल्ली कॉन्फिडेंट टू आंसर बैक. तो सर लोगों ने मुझे ज्यादा कुछ पूछा नहीं. ना try and understand about the course. I have just specifically mentioned that how will HR help me. So this is what I told, that I want to understand people better, work in such a way that will benefit the employee and the employer together, and that's the connecting link, right? HR is the connecting link between employer and employee, and that's what I hit the iron upon, that देखो भाई, मैं जानती हूँ. I know what HRs do, okay, and this is what I tried to reflect from this line, कि मुझे पता है कि HR का प्राइमरी फंक्शन क्या होता है, और मैं उसी चीज पर इम्प्रूव करना चाहती हूँ. ये बोलकर मैंने अपने फ्यूचर एस्पेक्ट्स भी उन्हें बता दिए, और मैंने उन्हें ये भी बता दिया कि देखो भाई, आई नो अबाउट दिस डोमेन, ओके. So this is what you have to do in your SOP as well. So I'm eager to learn more and implement the learning in my work field, and at the same time enhance my personality. So personal growth, professional growth, ये वाला फैक्टर भी अगर आप देना चाहो तो आप दे सकते हो. मैंने उतना सोच कर नहीं लिखा था, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, बट अभी जब मैं इसकी प्रॉपर डाइसेक्शन कर रही हूँ, मुझे फील हो रहा है कि नहीं नहीं नहीं, इसमें सब कुछ है, अच्छी चीजें हैं. So which will make me ever ready for all the challenges. So that was my small SOP, guys, and these are some small 5 tips which you need to keep in mind, that while writing an SOP, the questions which needs to be answered from the SOP should be: why are you interested in this course? Why are you interested in this college? How are you going to contribute to the college by becoming a perfect person, right? And what are you currently doing? And just describe it a little bit. Try to build a connect and give them a insight into future, that what are you planning to do. And that's all for this video, guys. If you like this, then you have to like it and share it with more and more and more and more and more people. Let's reach bigger numbers this month, guys. I will see you in the coming video. Till then, you'll have to take care of yourself, keep studying hard, and the new ones have supposed to subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you so very much for watching. See you in the next one.